If you are anything like me, you're just thinking, man, this show has gone completely to the dogs, and you got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. I know I did. I promised you that we would be launching the NA series yesterday, and I realized that I hadn't even reached out to my homie and my cohort in all things brewmans. And just let him know, hey, dude, I'm gonna do this with the show, and I want you to just pick some flavors and just come in, like we're doing double Dutch, right? You just kind of waiting to jump in anytime, dude. Pick a flavor and let's go. So I sent him over the flavors that we've already covered, or at least that I've already filmed, and we'll just go from there. Yeah. Yeah, so Rob, hopefully he loved the idea. So Rob will be jumping in every now and again on the NA beer reviews. So there you have that, and it's good. It'll be the return of Rob Hunter, at least not return, but he'll be jumping in every now and again, and we'll be having fun brewman style like we used to, keeping the topics to the outdoors and outdoor recreation. How about that? Okay. All right, so that'll be. I will post that today, the little intro, and letting everybody know, hey, your boy drank too much beer, and his body's letting him know that. So we're gonna go to the NA style, and yeah, I found out that Patagonia, like the clothing company, the outdoor clothing company, Patagonia makes an NA beer. It's organic, which makes me think of the movie, the Bee Movie. Remember that? It's not organic, it's organic. Yeah. But yeah, so what's up, Grease? But yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. So Robbie will be jumping in every now and again to do a little NA beer review with me. It'll be a good time. So let's move on to what we're going to talk about today. That is dogs. Dogs in our outdoor world. It's something that obviously it goes hand in hand. A couple of stories that I want to share with you, which they're funny, but and then how much are you freaking kidding me to remove a damn tree? Texas is on this one. It's kind of crazy. We'll talk about that in a few as well. Today I was, if you don't know, Queen Bee and I will walk Ozzy and Boone down at a big giant wash, this big giant green belt, beautiful area. Dogs are just, we rarely have them on a leash. They just go and play and run and run and run, and they run with all their buddies. There's just, I mean, there's, let's see, Nico, Gilbert, Boba, Captain. There's just a ton of just wonderful dogs that are doggy pals, right? Well, some of the doggy daddies or doggy mommies bring snacks, bring treats. Queen Bee calls them snacks, but they bring treats. And so whatever, Honey Nut Cheerios and maybe some dog treats that you get at Fry's, these kind of things. I have made the decision to be the treat master. Tree master. I'm it. I'm going to be the king of treats, of all things snacks, while the dogs are out playing. So what I did was I found the bottom of my freezer, going through an eat down right now and getting my freezer ready for the season. And what I found was these summer sausages, salami, kind of something that one of the processing companies made for me, and I wasn't very excited about it. They're good. There's good flavor to them, but just I don't like the texture. I'm not a huge fan. So I started thawing these suckers out, and I have a lot of them. I started thawing these suckers out, and I'm telling you what, they made amazing dog treats. Today, I was the king of the mountain. Queen Bee had an appointment, so I was walking both Ozzy and Boone. Those dogs were magical. I just said, here. Tyler, I mean, Boone's good on the here. Boone will come right to you. But Ozzy, not so much. Ozzy's kind of on his own program, and that Ozzy came right back to me. He's like, what's up, Dad? What you got? What you got? Got another treat for me? Just sat his butt down. Yeah. It was fantastic. So I was just went through the entire bag, went through an entire roll of this stuff. So I'm going to have to just ration a little bit, but I am the king of treats. And it was funny that one of our, and this is why this is an outdoor program. One of the dog parents that was there was like I'd be excited too. I mean, he said, I'm not too excited about dog treats, but if they were like game meat or something like that. Brother, who are you talking to? Seriously, who are you talking to right now? I'm your boy. Your dog right now is eating bighorn sheep right now. They were like, yeah. And he was like, well, really? I'm like, yeah, I'll bring you a slice or two. You have it. You can try it back home with some cheese. It's fantastic. But yeah, right now it's just dog. Now it's the dog treats and fantastic dog treats. Oh yes, we'll definitely talk about that in a little bit, Chris. But yes, there was a micro. Were you part of that microburst? Apparently, there's a big microburst in Tempe that just absolutely destroyed a building or two. I don't know. Microburst. I mean, we don't have to worry about the great part about the outdoors in Arizona is we don't have to worry, right? We don't have to really worry about natural disasters. Oh, but you know, like tornadoes and earthquakes and things like that. We don't have to worry about that. You know, snow, blizzards, things. We don't have to worry about that. We're just Arizona. We just kind of do our own thing. But these microbursts, were like, the hell happened? Right by your house, really? So it was the microburst. Did it get your trees, really? I mean, we can start the show with that. We can come back to talking about the dogs. All right, so in Tempe, how many trees did you lose, dude? That's crazy. That sucks. Yeah, it's a damn tornado. You freaking microburst my assets. That was a damn tornado. It's a twister. All right. Let's get to it. Then I'll just show you. I will. Let's see here. There we go. All right. So there is in Texas. Let's go over to Texas, shall we? The insane amount of money a Texas town is spending to relocate a centuries-old oak tree. So, of course, I roll my eyes. I'm like, okay. It's 400 years old. Now you kind of have my attention. I might cut the tree down, take its saplings, make an entire area full of this trees. You know, these are the trees that were spawned from the 400-year-old oak that was removed because we were widening the road, of course. So I mean, that's an easy thing, right? These guys are spending $1 million on it. Yesterday we talked about the stupidity of that big giant rock in Papago that they're going to spend thousands of dollars to remove the graffiti. Again, we just put some chemicals on it and a power washer, and we're good. I mean, I'll pocket the $900 after that, even if it's $1,000. But this $1 million. I'm having a hard time. Look, in Japan, this is what they do. In Japan, it's not like a green kind of thing. It is some old wood, my man. There is it the treaty oak? Oh, see, Herd's gonna ask me a damn question. Tequila Jim, dude, for real, bro. Hold on, let me find out if it is. Let me see, because I just skimmed this crap, ain't I? All right, here we go. $1 million to do this. To do this. No, it's the old Stagecoach Heritage Oak, nicknamed Jolene. I would say from the Dolly Parton song. Isn't that about a hoe? Jolene. Isn't that about a hoe? Yeah, I think so. Right. But yes, it is it's in Texas, but it is not the treaty oak. No. It's Jolene. Stagecoach. 400 years old. And I'm thinking, okay, I kind of get it, but right when you've passed like the $10,000 mark, because it's government's going to have to come and move the tree. Once you pass the $10,000 mark to move a 400-year-old tree and move it somewhere else and make it part of the expansion and kind of make it kind of a cool thing, you pass 10 grand, I'm done. Like, no. 100 grand, I'm like, you're an idiot. $1 million, I'm like, chop it down. Just chop it down. It's firewood. Period. I know, right? I'm an ass. But I mean, seriously, $1 million, y'all. And please understand, I'm sure you all understand this, but some people don't, that the root system on a tree this large and the tree this old is vast. It's unbelievable. Basically understand that the roots under the ground are usually as big as the tree. So you see what I'm saying? Just kind of think of it that way. Okay, so there's some doing here, but you're widening the road anyway. $1 million again is fine. Just go ahead and take the saplings from the tree and take the little, go make a bunch of oak trees in a giant area. And this was brought to you by the Stagecoach Oak, Jolene and all, because Jolene was a hoe. So Jolene and all her illegitimate babies, here they all are. Yep. I don't know what that says, buddy. Oh, okay. Huge. Yes. Huge. Now I get what you say. But yeah, so again, I understand, I get it. Conservation, please. As outdoorsmen and women, we can speak of conservation because we fund conservation. We're the front lines of conservation. We are the ultimate conservationists. But we look at this and go, you know what? We're good. We're good. This tree. Oh, one of the people trying to save it. This tree is older than the United States. Oh, the formation of the United. Now I see what you're saying. No, it's been the United States anyway. Yes. Okay. But it's so funny to me that Europeans come over, and my father worked a lot with people from Germany and people in Europe that would come over. They'd visit the house. They'd have dinner. One of the things several of them would point out was that, you know, we have basically have 200 plus years of history. That's it. Where they're like, everywhere you look where we are from, there's something that is 1,000, 2,000 years old. Like it's a thing. And Eddie Izzard, the great comedian, pointed it out one time. He said, you know, in America, like they're going to rebuild this building to its exact glory of 50 years ago. No, surely no, 50 years ago. No, there's no there 50 years ago. Yeah, 400. Okay, there's a lot of 400-year-old trees, lots of them, and we can make lots of other trees out of this 400-year-old tree. Lots of. We can actually build. You know what you can do? I got this. Here's the idea. We gotta fix this thing. You make a little. You take the wood from the tree that you just cut down, and you take then you take that wood, and you make a nice kiosk, right? Nice wooden kiosk, and maybe a little seating area, nice little wooden benches, and all this stuff, and it's wonderful. And then you then that's the viewing or the entrance to this vast oak forest that you have made from this tree. It costs a lot less than $1 million. Call me crazy. And again, as conservationists, we can talk about this all day. No one else can. Everybody else can shut up. If they're not participating in the North American model of wildlife conservation, they can smooch it. Take that. There you go. All right. Yes, but that's what. So Grizz got hit by the microburst in Tempe, lost a few trees. Or guy, sorry, man. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. And people keep putting up these Palo Verde trees, dude. You're on your own, man. These things suck. I'm sorry. A nice stiff breeze comes along, smack, splits in half. Oh, these things are the worst. You know how much taxpayer dollars we spend just for road crews to go pick up those damn giant branches that have fallen off? So crazy. Oh. There you go. Brennan, well done there. Yeah. Overpriced wooden jewelry and sold to the benefit of conservation funds. Yeah. Just, have a local artist. Better yet, indigenous artists to make something out of each piece of wood and then sell it at an auction for $1 bazillion dollars because, you know, of course, the middle-aged, never mind, I'm not going to get into it. Not going to go political. There's a group and a segment of our society that would pay a lot of money for those kinds of things. A lot. So that's a fantastic idea. All the while going back to my idea, because it's always the best, because my idea is my show. Just kidding. It's our show. They're all great ideas. But making a bunch of trees out of that tree would be great. Yeah, the Palo Verde, you're darn right, man, because it's just, stupid planting those trees out here. Yes. Oh, yes, I love the live edge, everything. Queen Bee has the live edge, like dining table, stuff like that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, the Camelback damn Palo Verde trees with branches down on the roadway weekly. Yeah. It's dumb. It's dumb. Oh, I can't handle it. Every time. Big storm, you're like, oh, there's one there. Yeah, there's one there. Queen Bee was like, oh, look at that one. That fell down. I'm like, what do you mean? Look at all of them. All of stuff falling off of them. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's their way to grow and stabilize and all that stuff. And I get it. It's a cool tree, but it does not need to be on the side of roads. It does not. Arizona, you're way too into them. And don't get me started on mesquites. I don't even want to get started on mesquites. I don't. Mesquites they're not a tree. It's not a tree. A mesquite wants to be a bush, and that's all mesquite wants to be. No comments, guys. Already had them all just run through my head right when I said it wants to be a bush. Take that. But yeah, so the mesquites are just a bunch of whatever. I hate those damn things. I love burning mesquite wood. I love cooking with mesquite. Absolutely love that. Having one in my yard or roadside or in the community, hell no. The worst are the sisu trees. If you guys ever find those usually new developments, new communities, they'll put sisu trees in there because they grow like weeds. They grow super fast. So it looks like we have mature landscaping. It's more marketable for everybody. Yeah. That's funny. Okay. I'll check out the pics, Chris. Queen Bee was very interested in that microburst. That's how I know about it. She told me about it because, as you guys know, I've been taking a hiatus from the news for a minute. So I'll let her know that you were part of that. She'll definitely be into that. All right. So so they moved the tree. Man. All right. And there's different ways, but it's government. And by the way, they'll move it to like maybe a museum or something like that and transport, and it is going to die. And then it dies. Can you imagine that? Oh, creosote are nice. I love the smell of creosote, my man. That's right, Lynn. Good job, buddy. Absolutely. All right, let's get to the dogs, shall we? This is a couple funny stories about this, and then we'll go. So, because a hunter was reunited with his lost duck dog, thanks to 2 clever tricks. All right, you have me. I'll go because the dog's just beautiful. It's a black lab. It's a purebred black lab. It's just cute as a button. Just adorable doggy. So what happened was they were out hunting. I think they were goose hunting from the shore and on a riverbank. And they both take shots. Both hunters take shots. They both downed a bird. There was one dog that his buddy's dog went and got the closer bird. And then his dog, what's his name? It was a great name. What's this dog's name? Is a fantastic dog name. Waylon. Solid. His black lab Waylon went to go get the bird further away. And these 2 boats came just zooming through, and they're like waving, and the boats, you know how people in boats, they suck. So he said, I just saw a bunch of wakes, and then I didn't see Waylon or the bird. And then they looked, called, and then nothing. Next day, nothing. Like Waylon, gone. And so they went to, of course, where you should go in these situations and not staple a bunch of things around town. You go to social media. Social media will fix anything. The internet will fix anything. If you need somebody taken care of, that might be bullying you or something like that, you want to give them a little bullying back, don't do that, please. I kid, don't do that. But exposing people on social media is absolutely fantastic. Let's go back to the story here. So they took social media, and it wasn't social media that found him. It wasn't anyone on social media that found the dog. It was a trick that somebody on social media told the guy to do. And this is pretty cool because I wouldn't have thought of this. And again, that's why you put things on social media, because there's other people that think of things like this. He said, go to where you were. He said, obviously the dog has the ability to go get birds, the bird might have up and maybe flew a little bit, and he's still chasing the bird. He's probably on one of the little sandbars or whatever. But he said, if you can't see him, he said, take a few blanks and fire off a few rounds. Then then he'll come to it. If not, walk up a little bit and do the same thing. Keep walking up the bank and do the same thing. And your dog will come to the sound of the shots. Sure, Schnitzel. Here comes Waylon. Like, dude, where the hell you been? Yeah. Waylon didn't have the goose, by the way, but he got it back. But that was a hell of an idea. Tequila Jim can back me on this, because Tequila Jim knows when I had Django, God rest his soul, the bird savant that he was. We took Django out for the first time together. And Django was just gone. He just leave. Spin out, not even come, just gone. Gone. We thought he was on a point. No. Sometimes we'd find him. Sometimes we wouldn't, but he'd always come back. And then there was a time where I went on a bird hunt down south, and this was everybody's out there with their dogs. This was a big hunt. I don't know if he'll allow me to say, because usually he keeps his hunting stuff under wraps, but who I was with, the radio guy. It rhymes with Rosie on the house, but yeah, anyway. But we're down there, dogs, having a great time. And then we get to the hunt, and I put Django's collar on him. And then I say, okay, man, his electric collar. And I say, all right, buddy, let's go. And he just takes off. Like the movie Funny Farm. He just takes off. And he's beeline. He's gone. I'm calling him back, listening to him back. He's not coming back. And so I literally just start zapping him. I'm like, get back here. Wouldn't even respond to anything. I cranked that thing all the way up and just pop and waiting to hear, nope. Nothing. And the guy that I don't know if he wants me to know that you're out there hunting with his name rhymes with Rosie. Just said, don't worry, cowboy, he'll be back. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, he'll be back. Don't worry about it. I go, seriously, just ran out into the damn desert. He's like, he'll be fine. He'll be back. He'll come right back. No, he won't. All day we're hunting. We limit out. And Rosie like, dude, don't worry about Django. He's fine. Don't worry about him. He's fine. I'm like, are you freaking serious? It's like bit by a snake or something like that? No. I was like, I'm like, okay, we've limited out. We need to go back. He's like, okay, let's go back. Went back, sure enough. There are 4 female German short hairs in camp, and Django was back with the ladies. And they said, when we got back, he was like looking for us. Here's what I did. I checked his collar. Pro tip from your buddy here at the Go Show, Mike Russell. Turn the damn thing on. Pro tip. Follow me for more hunting tips. I didn't turn it on. There was used. Yes, Django was unchained. Nicely done. Nicely done. That's a good one right there. I love that. Yeah. And then it's funny because I literally now have yellow dog, mellow dog, whatever. I have a dog that just I think I stepped on him leaving to the studio today and didn't even budge. Boone ran all morning and he's just like, whatever. Rest of the day, the most mellow dog there is. Yeah. Yeah, I think we had time for it. But yeah, so Django, yeah. We do even put the thing junk adjacent. We would put the training collar around his waist. He was that stubborn. God, he was a great dog, though. Great hunting dog. And then there's this. I'm sorry, but I'm just calling BS on this. Not BS on this. I'm just calling like, come on. We talked yesterday about how the world of media headlines and clickbait and all that garbage, if it bleeds, it leads, is always up front, right? And how that has bled into our world of hunting in the outdoors. And I saw this headline and I'm like, are you bleeping kidding me? I was so ticked off. I was like, come on. Because it had my homie on it, okay? Robert Irwin. This is Steve Irwin's son. And I think Bindi, I don't know his sister's name. But anyway. So Robert Irwin, I was like, this guy's cool, man. I dig him. He was very, when he was younger, when his dad died, he was I think a little too energized to be his dad, but he's kind of fallen into his own now. And he's kind of a badass. I do dig him. But 2 things happen here that it just really ticked me off. Because it says that Robert Irwin has announced heartbreaking news and fans are sending their prayers. Holy, did Bindi die? Heartbreaking news. What the hell happened? Does it involve a stingray? What, too soon? No, not too soon. Settle down. The world did not deserve Steve Irwin. I'll tell you that much. But the first line of this article that like, oh my gosh, what happened? I thought this was it. Robert Irwin may be having a cultural moment with his work on Dancing with the Stars. I thought that was the tragedy, to be honest with you. Anyway, but with sunshine comes the rain, they say. The conservationalist? Isn't it conservationist? Conservationalist. Oh. Announced heartbreaking personal news. Matthew Wilson, we need to work on that. But taking to Instagram on October 12th, of course, because you need to have the world know that you're hurting. Irwin announced, ready for this? Is a heartbreaking news that makes headlines. So you got to click to find out what the hell's going on. And no, it wasn't that he was on Dancing with the Stars. That should be bad enough. He announced that his pug, Stella, has cancer. This is a tough one, he wrote. I wanted to give an unfortunate update about my sweet little pug, Stella. A mass was discovered, and it ended up being cancerous. The man who lost his dad to a stingray, yelling, crikey. His devastating news is that his pug has cancer. Speaking of Django died of lymphoma. But I mean, I'm not taking it to social to talk about my dog's cancer. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do you say here, Grizz? Maybe a show showing dogs and during the hunt. Do's and don'ts. Yeah, I can do that. There's going to be, well, not anymore. I mean, I lost my hunting dogs. Lost the dogs in a divorce. I told you I became a country western song guy. We'll see if Boone can hunt. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if Boone can hunt. I doubt it, but we'll see. I don't know. He doesn't even like playing fetch. He likes playing. You throw the ball, and he just wants to show Ozzy or the other dogs that he has something, and then he wants to play keep away. That's all he wants to do. Could you imagine knocking down like a pheasant or something like that? And my dog goes engaged and wants to just play keep away. No. All right, gang. You got to get the heck up out here. We have one more dog story. We'll kick it off tomorrow with that one because it kind of has to do with Boone. But this guy's like, oh, look at what I have done. A lot of inbreeding in pugs. Oh, yeah. Milo Otis. I bet. And everything right now is a doodle. Like, just stop it with the damn doodles. Every dude. Labradoodle. Sheepadoodle. My niece and nephew have a sheepadoodle. A sheepdog poodle. Sheepadoodle. Oh. I know canine cancer is devastating. I'm not saying it isn't, Lynn. I agree with you, dude. But when you take, so like the name of conservation, the name of I jump on alligators, I jump on crocodiles, I swing snakes around my neck just for funsies, that name, and say devastating news. His dog's sick? Okay. Yeah. All right, gang, get out of here. We'll do this again manana, and you guys are fantastic. So we'll do this again tomorrow. Talking about all things outdoors right here on The Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of the state, nation, world that we live in. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.